Today we're talking about something that's been keeping a lot of truck buyers up at night, the 2026 Toyota Tundra and its reliability trap. I got a call last month from a guy who just picked up a brand new 2026 Tundra Limited. He was grinning ear to ear when he drove it off the lot. That twin-turbo V6 power, the smooth ride, the tech inside. 2 weeks later, at just 9,000 miles, the engine started knocking like it had a bag of rocks inside. Check engine light, power loss, and it ended up on a tow truck back to the dealer. He was devastated. I thought Toyota was bulletproof, he told me. What happened? That story isn't unique. The third-generation Tundra, 2022 onward, including the refreshed 2026 models, has been dealing with some serious growing pains, especially around the new iForce Turbo V6 engine. Toyota has issued multiple recalls for engine failures linked to manufacturing debris, and owners are reporting everything from transmission overheating to suspension issues and electronic gremlins. Toyota's legendary reliability reputation is being tested like never before with this truck. If you're shopping for a 2026 Tundra, new or lightly used, or you already own one and want to stay ahead of problems, this video is for you. Today, I'm walking you through every critical component you must inspect first before you trust this truck for the long haul. We'll cover what can go wrong, why it matters, exactly how to check it in your own driveway or at the lot, and real stories from the garage so you know what to watch for. Pull up a stool, grab a coffee, and let's get our hands dirty. No dealer fluff, just straight talk from one backyard mechanic to another. If you're new here, hit subscribe and the bell. We talk real-world truck fixes, cost-saving tips, and no BS reliability advice every week. All right, let's dive in.
Why reliability is a big concern for the 2026 Tundra. First, some quick context so you understand the stakes. Toyota launched the all-new third-generation Tundra in 2022, ditching the old reliable V8 for a more efficient 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6, the iForce engine, paired with a 10-speed automatic. The hybrid iForce Max version adds even more power and torque. On paper, it's a huge upgrade: better fuel economy, more towing capacity, modern tech, and a smoother ride. But here's the trap. Toyota bet big on this new powertrain, and early production has had teething problems. We're seeing engine failures as low as a few thousand miles, often linked to leftover manufacturing debris in the engine block or oil passages, causing bearing damage and catastrophic knocks. Toyota has expanded recalls multiple times, affecting thousands of 2022 to 2026 models. Transmission overheating, software glitches affecting the rear camera display, exhaust manifold leaks, and even frame corrosion in certain climates have popped up in owner forums and service bulletins. Why does this matter so much? Because people buy Tundras expecting Toyota-level longevity, 300,000-plus miles with basic maintenance. The old V8 Tundras earned that reputation through decades of bulletproof service. The new Turbo V6 is more complex, with turbos, direct injection, and tighter tolerances. When things go wrong, repairs can be expensive and time-consuming. A full engine replacement under warranty is one thing, but once the warranty expires, you're looking at serious money. Main body. Every critical component you must inspect first. Let's start where the biggest headaches have shown up: the engine. The twin-turbo V6 engine, iForce. This is the heart of the truck, and unfortunately, it's also where the most serious issues have appeared. What can go wrong? Manufacturing debris, metal shavings, or casting residue can remain in the engine from the factory. This debris circulates in the oil, scores bearings, and can cause catastrophic failure: knocking, loss of power, and complete shutdown, sometimes under 10,000 miles. Owners have reported replaced engines failing again. Exhaust manifold cracks or leaks are also common due to heat cycles. Why does this matter? Because engine failure means towing, downtime, and potentially expensive repairs once warranty coverage ends. Even under warranty, dealing with a dealer for a major repair is stressful. How to inspect it? Step by step. Start the engine cold and listen carefully for any unusual knocking, ticking, or rattling during warm-up. A healthy turbo V6 should idle smoothly with a slight turbo whistle under light throttle, not loud knocking. Check the oil level and condition on the dipstick. It should be clean amber, not black or metallic. Pull the dipstick after a short drive and look for glittery particles, metal debris. Look for any oil leaks around the valve covers, turbo housings, and oil filter housing. Take it for a test drive and listen under load. Accelerate firmly on an on-ramp. Any hesitation, unusual noises, or check engine light is a red flag. Ask for service records and recall status. Toyota has issued multiple engine-related recalls. Make sure they've been performed. Real-world anecdote. A viewer brought his low-mile 2025 Tundra in after it started knocking at 8,500 miles. We pulled the oil filter and found fine metal shavings. The dealer replaced the engine, but he was nervous every time he drove it afterward. He said, "I bought a Toyota for reliability, not to be a test mule for new engines." The 10-speed automatic transmission. The 10-speed pairs with the turbo V6 for smooth shifts and efficiency, but some owners report harsh shifting, overheating during towing, and occasional slipping, especially when the truck is heavily loaded or in hot weather. Why does this matter? Because transmission problems are expensive to fix, often $4,000 to $7,000 out of warranty. Overheating can lead to premature wear and failure. How to inspect? During the test drive, shift through all gears and note any clunks, delays, or harsh engagements. Tow a moderate load if possible, or simulate with hills, and watch the transmission temperature gauge if equipped. It shouldn't climb excessively. Check transmission fluid level and condition. If accessible, it should be clean, red, or pink, not brown or burnt smelling. Listen for whining or grinding noises from the trans area. Mechanic's perspective? I've seen a few early Tundras come in with transmission cooler line issues or software glitches causing odd shift behavior. A simple fluid and filter service can help, but if it's already overheating, walk away or get a full diagnostic.
Let me share a couple more stories because numbers don't tell the full picture. Last summer, a local contractor brought in his 2024 Tundra that had been babied. At 18,000 miles, it started losing power on the highway. We diagnosed a turbo-related issue tied back to the debris problem. He loved the truck's capability but was furious about the downtime. "I bought Toyota because I haul heavy equipment every day. I can't afford surprises," he said. On the positive side, I've also worked on well-maintained 2022 to 2023 Tundras that are still running strong at 80,000 plus miles because the owners followed strict maintenance and caught small issues early. One retired guy I know does his own oil changes every 5,000 miles and inspects the undercarriage religiously. His truck is quiet, powerful, and reliable. The difference is proactive care. The human side is this. People buy these trucks expecting Toyota's legendary durability. When early failures happen, it feels like a betrayal of trust. But with thorough inspection and diligent maintenance, many owners are still having great experiences. The trap isn't that the 2026 Tundra is a bad truck. It's that some units slip through with manufacturing issues that need to be caught before you commit. So here's the bottom line on the 2026 Toyota Tundra reliability trap. The new twin-turbo platform brings impressive power and efficiency, but it also introduced complexity that has led to engine failures, transmission concerns, suspension wear, and electronic glitches in early production. Toyota is addressing many issues through recalls and updates, but as a buyer, you can't rely on that alone. The smart move is to inspect every critical component thoroughly. Engine for noises and debris signs, transmission for smooth operation, suspension and frame for wear and rust, electronics for glitches, and the hybrid system if equipped. Use the step-by-step checks we covered. Get a pre-purchase inspection from an independent mechanic who knows Tundras and review full service and recall history. Don't let the shiny new truck and Toyota badge blind you. Do your homework in the driveway or at the lot, and you'll greatly increase your chances of getting a reliable rig that lives up to the Tundra name. If you take one thing away today, let it be this: reliability isn't luck, it's inspection and maintenance. Catch problems early, and this truck can still be the dependable workhorse so many expect. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Stay safe out there, keep your oil fresh, and always trust but verify when it comes to new tech. I'll see you in the next one.